Lots of good surprise going on in the plant room right now. Great Hoya surprise, and I wanted to kind of give you a little Hoya walkthrough update. It's been 3 months since I've been going through Hoya root rot, wet rot and dry rot. It's been 3 months, and today I was walking around my plant room and looking at some of my Hoyas. Some of them are doing some really good things. Some of them are still not doing well. I'll show you those too. Let's do some good, happy updates with my Hoyas first and see how they're doing after rot. We will also go into my Hoya prop bin and see how that's doing. I don't think it's doing well because the temperature is fluctuating too much. It was really hot last week and now it's cold again. So I already see some not so good things, and I'll share some of those things as well. This is going to be a short video. It's not going to be long. I promise. I promise it's not going to be long. Okay, so I wanted to share, this is the Hoya Croniana Silver. Okay, so of course, you know, the Hoya still looks really bad because that's kind of what's going to happen. But this stem is nice and perky. And I see all this new growth. This is actually new growth, and that right there, I don't want to touch it too much. Even this stem has all these peduncles growing. I do need to go into the roots and check this Hoya. I need to go back in and check. I also have a nice new stem growing out of this one. So yeah, we're still gonna check this one. See, there's another peduncle right here that's coming in, that's growing. That's good. And I'm just so happy to see that. So this one's doing well, and it's kind of bouncing back a little bit. But I know that we still have a long ways to go, but this one was the first one that had the root rot. This one is a bad one. This was my Hoya Propagation in Pawn. This was the Hoya Croniana Black, and I looked at it today and it's completely rotted. That one's the not so good one. I received Hoya Serpents cutting from 2 of you guys from my Patreons. They heard me say that I didn't have Hoya Serpents and they sent it to me. I think that's just so sweet and special. I really love that. I thank you guys so much for doing that. I am watching this one like a hawk because it's in water. I think what I'm going to do with this one is propagate it straight into soil and put it under a heat mat and a humidity dome. So yeah, so there's Hoya Serpents. I have it now. Let's see. I hope it survives. Okay, so more Hoya update. This one was not going through any root rot, but is the Hoya Fungii. I just wanted to show you the blooms over here. It's going to be coming in soon. Okay, so one Hoya that was going through rot, dry rot, was the Hoya Mathilde. Let's move this Hoya out of the way. So I have new growth right here and some new growth right here, new growth right here, and there's a peduncle that's growing. It's been rapidly growing every day. And let me turn it. There's some more peduncles here and over here that's growing. This is so good. This is a new vine, and that is a new peduncle. So this has bounced back. I'm so glad, so happy. This Hoya is in Pawn, and I'm watching it like a hawk. I'm going to be getting my heat mat out I'm going to be putting it over here so I can get some Hoyas just warm. I need to get them warm. It's 68 here, 53% humidity. And this is like around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's still a little cooler. There's a peduncle here on the Hoya obovata. This one did not have rot. I've been watching this one like a hawk too. I need to get it repotted, but the peduncle is coming in pretty strong now. The Hoya Wilbur Graves, and the peduncle right here is coming in. I'm hoping it's going to continue growing. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Okay, so Hoya Kamingiana. This one was one of the ones with rot, and this is all new growth, so I'm happy to see that. And this one's growing in pond, and look at all the algae. I don't like that, but it is what it is. I do have hydrogen peroxide in here, so that is that's a happy thing to see that this one's bouncing back. Okay, so this one's my Hoya Shepherdii. This one I haven't shown you yet, but I think it has rot. There's actually new roots. There's some new roots going on here, but I need to check it. I just don't like what I see. This stem is drying out. These leaves on the bottom have like died off. I just don't, I feel in my heart there's some rot. And if you've watched my recent Hoya video where I talked about root rot, I said if you feel that something wrong with your Hoya, you check the roots. So we're going to be doing that soon in the next few days. Here is my Hoya globulosa, Hoya villosa, whichever name it is bloomed. Now it bloomed the same time last year. It is so beautiful. There is actually a double peduncle. There's another peduncle back here, and that's going to bloom soon as well. Okay, so this is one of the Hoyas that I've been trying to revive. I don't really see any new growth yet on this one. This one's in pon, and this leaf is really nice and plumped. All the others are still thin, so I don't know. This one I'm just trying to keep an eye on, making sure it's okay. Okay, this one, I took this especially for this video. I took it out because it's been sitting on top of the heat mat. This is the Hoya Sunrise, and I put it in pon. I have a new growth point over here and another one over there. Oh, isn't that exciting? This one completely rotted off and had stopped growing. That was my first alert to be on the lookout. I should have, when I noticed it stopped growing for like a few months, I should have looked at the roots. And I think you can see some, look at all the algae. I don't like that. I'm going to probably sow something to go on top of, like around the pot to block some of that light. I'm just so thankful to see that. It's going to go back in the IKEA cabinet in a little bit because it just was on top of the heat mat getting like heat, and I think that's what made it activated to get growth. So this one is also in pon and leca, and this is new. This is a new leaf, and this is a new vine. So my Hoya Crimson Queen is coming back. I am very thankful for that. I'm so glad. Okay, so other Hoyas that had, this Hoya is another Crimson Queen. I have it in, no, I don't see anything. I have it in Fluval and Perlite. I don't really see anything happening, so there's nothing on that part. And I have that one kind of right up here. Okay, this is the this one doesn't have rot, but I wanted you to see how far it's climbing. It's just, I love that plant. It's just going up. It's just gonna keep climbing up on my wall. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, Hoya Carmelie. This one I thought it was going through rot, and oh, okay. That is really good to see. I'm gonna need to repot this, and it's really dry. See, this is not good. I thought I watered this. Okay, we're gonna be checking on this one, but I'm glad to see that there's nice, healthy roots. I need to get this kind of watered. I need to get that plant watered. I haven't really take a really good look at these yet. To see if there's anything going on. There's some roots here. This one is the Hoya Crimson Princess. Okay, so that's good. yeah, there's some roots there. I'm gonna need to get that potted up. I want to kind of pot it up quickly. Okay, so there's some positive going on with this propagation jar, and I'm sure, see, yeah, there's some roots over here, so that's good. There's some good roots. This is just a stem of peduncle, and there's roots. Okay, so I'm gonna pot it up. There's some here that I need to check on, and I haven't really checked on these in a while. I need to. It's just so far back there, and it's been a little busy. Okay, so this is my Hoya Corniana Black, and it is in Pawn. This one seems to be doing okay. This one had wet rot. So I think it's bouncing back. See, this is what happens. This is like, the rot is just going. It's just gonna keep going. See how that stem is? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, look at that. That completely rotted off. Okay, let's just put that aside. I'm gonna need to check the roots in here, and we'll need to check on that one. So this one's another Hoya Corniana, and it is in Pawn. I don't like how it looks. It doesn't look great. I'll have to check on that. But this Hoya Mathilde, this one's going to someone. It's growing. It is. Man, I think like the Hoya Mathilde just did a great job of bouncing back really quickly. That was just so good to see. So my Hoya linearis, I have some growth here. This one, I potted it up in a few videos ago. This one's in Pawn, and it's doing okay. It looks good. It looks nice and plump too, so that is good. But this one had rotted. I need to put this under on top of a heat mat. I really, really do. I'll have to check on this one again because I had to repropagate it. I struggle with this propagating my Hoyas these days. Hoya Bella is doing good. We checked it for pests on the live that I did. I didn't really see any, and I've not checked it again. But I have some peduncles coming in. I have a peduncle here coming in. So that's good. It makes me so happy to know that I was able to revive this plant and get it happy again. I do have another Hoya Bella in here, and look at that one. Do you see how nice and green, dark green that is? There's absolutely no blemish on this one at all. There's none. And there's some peduncles coming in. Yeah, look how beautiful and lush those leaves are. That is one of the, it's in this beautiful humidity cabinet, and I think that's probably why it just looks so good. I have these because I clipped off some cuttings off of the mother plant right here when I found out we had rot, and I saved it. So this are the cuttings that are coming in. Yeah, that's so exciting. It looks so good. All right, so any other Hoya that was going through the rot? No. Oh, yes. Okay, so this one, okay, I'll take this out. This is the Hoya Walleniana, and I need to find a place to put it. Hold on. Okay, let's just, this one was in the propagation jar, and I was just checking on it, and I felt here, it was just so cold. I love this plant, and I want to get it going again, so I kind of put it under here. I do see, so there's a root over here. So yeah, when I saw that, I just quickly moved it on top of a heat mat over here. So I would just keep getting it propagated. There are some really good things happening. I will show you another Hoya before we go to the propagation bin. Okay, so this one, it's like good and bad. Okay, so this is the problem Hoya. It is the Hoya polynura. These leaves are yellowing and it's probably gonna die off. This one, I think looks like it's possibly yellowing, but this cutting, the one right here, is giving me a little growth point and I can see like roots, so that's really good. This one's in leca and I love that how it's just not covered in algae. So that's kind of like good news. And this polynura, this is the one that had the stem rot. See, this was the stem rot Hoya that I chopped up and saved the other cuttings right here that was over on the stem before the rot got too far. I was trying to see because there's absolutely no root. There's no root rot on it. And I was just thinking if I just leave it in here, something would happen. But now it's finally yellowing. This is kind of a good thing for me to just notice these things so I know how to kind of do some of my Hoya root rot videos with you guys now. But maybe it will give me another grow point. I don't know. Let's see what happens to this one. I do need to give it a water because I can tell that the pot is really light. So before it dies off completely, we'll give it a water today. All right, so in here is the Hoyas that I had in pond, and I really need to figure out what to do because this one has water in it. Okay, so there's some kind of water still in there. And there's some root growth here, I think. But it's already rotting. It's rotting off. There's already rot going on. So there's like a bunch of rot. That's what I noticed today. I'm going to have to take a look at it. Because, you know, if it... cold temperature in here and high humidity can cause rot. So, you know, I've just been learning so much from my issues. I haven't checked on this one. This is the Hoya filsonii. I don't see any roots going on. So I'm going to need to get a second heat mat. But the peduncles are rotting off. That makes me so sad. This plant had like 9 to 13 peduncles and they're all kind of going away. That's okay. Hopefully I'll get it to grow again. This is like some Hoya cuttings that I got in the mail last week. And these seem to be doing okay, but I had other cuttings in here that rotted. It completely rotted off. And Hoya Crimson Princess, I don't see any roots at all, but like it's cold. It's really cold. I don't know. I just don't know what to do. So this is hot and that's good that it's hot. It's not cold. I don't know if this is going to bounce back. I don't know. Have another Hoya crassipedialata. And no, there's no roots yet. It's taking so long to get roots. This one is kind of rotting. I need to check on it. I need to attend to it better. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with the Hoyas in here. Now I have this other propagation box that is also not doing well either. It's just been drying out way too much. I'm gonna need to give it a water. I have some propagations in here, some Hoya propagations, some other Hoya propagations that I'm giving to my friend, and anthuriums, but they're really just taking a long time. And I think I need to get a better lid for it. I don't know where the lid is that fits this one. I need to go in the basement to find it. See, it doesn't really fit properly. and there's just too much of an air gap, I think. Drying out way too much. At least it's getting some light right now. This is where the heat mat is, and I need to get more of my heat mat out. There's a little bit of update for you on the Hoya root rot situation. It's not perfect. This one completely rotted. This is the Hoya Corniana Black that I had propagating in water and pond, in hydro pond, straight into the substrate, but didn't work. Yeah, I think like after this week, our area should warm up a little bit more, but until Mother's Day for our area, like the US, until Mother's Day, the rule is it's still going to be frost. So like our hose for outside of the house is not even connected yet because it's still technically frosty. I'm hoping more bounce back, but I'm so glad that the Hoya, one of my Hoya Crimson Queen cutting is coming back, and the Hoya Mathilde is coming back. That's good. I'm glad for that. I'll give you another update in a month from now, so to see how the Hoyas are doing. I do have to check on some of my Hoyas. I'll show you one right here. This one, I do need to check on this one because the roots here, I don't see any root hairs anymore. I mean, it doesn't have any algae, but I think there's rot in this one. And this one, I mean, the leaves feel really plumped and everything, and there's blooms growing. This is what's deceiving because I can tell that the roots are thin, and I need to check on this one. So I'll be doing a video where I check on some more of my Hoyas for rot. Might as well do it on a video, right? So I can get videos done for the channel. But I do need to check on some more of my Hoyas because I just need to overcome this. I need to. And you know, I want to say I want to overcome it quickly, but that's just not the case. You know, you don't really overcome something like this really quick. It takes time. And while it's happening, I want to learn from it. I want to figure things out and help somebody else that is possibly going to go through this or is going through it. I mean, even for those who are already going through it as well with me, because from the comments I've read from some of my Hoya updates, some of you guys are going through root rot as well right now, and we're in it together. And yeah, let me know how your Hoyas are doing with rot for those who are going through rot. Yeah, maybe we need to do like a group call or something so we can talk about it. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me in this short update video. Enjoy the rest of your day, and always remember you are loved. Hello and welcome to I've been recording all day and I can't talk right now. Okay, this is